welcome everyone around the world to a very special Klever Live, because we're sitting here in Fortaleza in Brazil with the entire team. We have Baiano, JP, Yuri, Rieger, and Marcelo. We spent several days together here in Fortaleza at Klever Camp, and it's been an absolutely energetic and enigmatic experience. And we're going to discuss that today. And of course, that's the first topic. Let's start off. Baiano, how has the Klever Camp been for you? And what importance does it have for Klever as a company?
Well, thank you for having us. Sorry for my voice. It's not the best one because of the party last night. Yeah, it was an amazing event. I'm so proud about everything that the guys did. The whole team, what we are capable of is amazing, amazing to see. And something very energetic, as you said. Really fresh. I mean, a refresh. It's awesome, awesome. I don't have other words. It's awesome. What the guys achieve with the projects, what they did in 2 days of hackathon, is something very, very, very special. Very, very good and proud to be about it. Amazing. It was amazing, guys.
JP, what do you feel, and kind of also, does it meet the expectations that you had bringing the whole team together in Klever Camp? And what has Klever Camp achieved in your eyes?
For me, it's like a special moment. Of course, we achieved what we expect, because it was to have all the team here. You can see all the faces. You can feel all the energy, and just reinforce that we are in the right path. So, and we did an amazing job in the last 2 days, the hackathon. So many innovation coming, and show how powerful it is when we are together, working together, feeling the same vibration. So was a magic time for me. So was really, really good.
Amazing. The hackathon was something that I think was a testimony to a lot of the things that's been built in Klever over the last 5 years. Me and Yuri were just having this discussion. Maybe you can go deeper into it a little bit. There were 18 projects. You had one of them. Congratulations. You know, how important is the Klever infrastructure? The wallet, the OS, the Klever chain, the exchange, the swap, when we now build new products? And what does it do? What benefits does it come with?
Yeah, it had been taking a lot of time to build all the infrastructure we have now. But from now on, we have an entire ecosystem to use. So it's been very, we can prove that with this hackathon, because in 2 days we made amazing products and just using our own infrastructure. So I'm very proud.
So
I have to talk about.
So rewind a few seconds and see.
So we have entire infrastructure now, and we are using this hackathon proves that our infrastructure works, and we made a lot of products in these 2 days of hackathon, and I'm very proud of what we did, and the future is very promising, because if the guys he will see, the guys will see the products we made in just these 2 days of hackathon. It will be amazing.
Yeah, and we're talking about 2 days. Yeah. Of very, very intense work in 18 groups of 5 or 6 developers, front-end, back-end, iOS, Android developers, as well as designers, marketing, and so on. But the things that came out of those 2 days, I think a year ago would be completely unimaginable.
Yeah.
Rieger, what did you see, and what did you pick up the most from this hackathon?
Yeah, it's been an amazing week. I'm so happy to be back to my country. I was missing this country. So yeah, and the past 3 days, it's been a whole. It was a very interesting experience for me because I was guiding the guys and was distributed the 18 teams. So for me as a product manager and leading some parts of Klever, it's so good because actually I advanced in my roadmap a lot of. I got like 3-4 months of roadmaps already made because the guys created great products and we're gonna use it like Yuri said because we as an ecosystem we are all together and connected, so the squads are working together. So for me as an NFT, I received 2 great products that won. So I'm gonna have like the integration from IPFS, something that I'm doing in my products, and also the new marketplace connected directly on the wallet. Totally on chain. It's great because my launchpad is gonna benefit from this. So yeah, so happy because I'm actually seeing a lot of faces that I never met in person, only on the web. But it's a good feeling because you are part of the team and you be in touch with people in person and you create a better connection. So it's a great experience. I'm loving this week.
Amazing, thank you for that answer. We'll get, of course, to Marcelo on this, and then after I want to jump into the NFT marketplace that you were speaking of, because Yuri and his team built something pretty incredible, and we will showcase that. But Marcelo, you are from Fortaleza. This is your city.
Yes. And I'm very pleased to have all the people from Klever here in my city. We had an extraordinary week here. We could meet in person many people that we only see through the webcam. We made this amazing hackathon where we could put on a test all the infrastructure, all the products, all the systems that we have developed so far, and all the teams created extraordinary projects. So it was really amazing, and to be part of it, I'm very thankful for having this time here. And also, I think it was a special moment for everybody at Klever because we could recharge our batteries, recharge our energy because we are in a very beautiful beach. So it's an inspiring place to inspiring energy, everybody together with the same goals, with the same vibration. So it was really amazing.
Yeah, and I want to check with you, Bayano, on that, because you are such a people's person, and you've been from the absolute start always speaking about the values, how we treat each other, how we speak to each other, how we grow, how we make mistakes, how we relate to that. How important was it that we all came together to put those faces on the people that we speak to every day? And kind of how much have you been longing for this moment?
Yes. I mean, it's super important, right? Because we are humans, after all. And humans have emotions, feelings, and we need to share those emotions and feelings because we are humans, and we have great humans, like here and the whole team. So I think the universe, I think the energy that we carry on, we throw to the universe, and the universe just come back with some answers. I think the team of the Klever is this answer for us, for founders, from the beginning, because we put some values, some things that we really believe, and it's unbelievable. Like persons, and people with the same ideas, with the same values, human beings, join us along the way. to build this amazing company that we call Klever.
Great
That's it.
answer. Amazing. So let's jump into what was made yesterday. Beyond Yuri and his team's contribution to the hackathon, there was a lot of things, but let's talk about that because you also have it live inside the app. So maybe you can guide us through what it is that was built, the idea behind it, the execution, and kind of what infrastructure did you use inside the Klever ecosystem to achieve this? And you can, if you want, you can, take up your phone and showcase it. It's completely up to you.
Yeah, so we did, my team and I did an NFT marketplace integrated with K5. And it's, these 2 days make me understand how powerful our ecosystem is, because everything is integrated, and I was able to make so much with so little time that I think anyone can do this. So with their own products, and that's why Klever has so much to offer to these people, right? So. You want me to show?
Yeah, sure. You can. Can we get a camera also on Yuri's cell phone?
Yeah, I have a development app here, so it's not available for all of you.
It's not available yet for
Yeah.
everyone. Let's see if we can zoom. Yeah, perfect.
So we have this new shiny button, like here.
Hold the microphone, and then you exactly.
Yeah, we have this new shiny button here that says NFT Marketplace, right? So it's in the home screen. So if we click there, we have this completed integrated with Klever Chain using our own SDK, right? It's completed decentralized. It's only on using, for now it supports only Klever Chain, right? So on Klever Chain we have these 2 collections here. At the moment, we have more soon, right?
A lot more.
Yeah. So we can click. We have this feature banner here or the list below. We can click on collection and see the NFTs there, and we can browse through the NFTs, and we could also select one and buy. The green
light.
the green light didn't appear very well, but it was successful. So now I can back to home screen, go to the balance tab, select the account I used to buy the NFT, right? And go to the NFT stable tab, and now we can see 2 NFTs I have. If I open the NFTs, I had one before, now it's the second one. All of this using our Klever Chain SDK, right? It's available for everyone to use, so everyone can build a project like that. So we have available a public API to fetch all the data. We have available a public SDK to integrate directly on your app, and we still are planning many more things to go. We're planning, I don't know if I can say that, but I will say.
you can say as much as you think is possible to say.
We are planning SDK for Klever Chain to integrate directly with Unity and other things. What is Unity? Engine to make games.
Big games.
We have an integrated Klever Chain engine to empower games. soon.
So an SDK to integrate Unity-built games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's something that perhaps one needs to digest before thinking further on. But the possibilities are absolutely limitless. And how did you encounter that when you, not only your project, right? Like, but you've built something that is currently live in the dev app. How does this make you feel, like in terms of being able to build for the future?
Yeah, it's amazing how in how little time I could do this. I'm working at the blockchain level. I didn't touch in the K5, but on the hackathon I could go there and work. Me and my team, of course, my team, we have amazing, talented team, and we come together with with my experience of blockchain, and the guys, everyone of the had their experience, and we built this in 2 days, and it was very simple, just API calls and SDK calls, and it was very simple, a very simple thing to do.
Amazing. JP, you observed also the speed of development for these hackathon projects, and how do you see the future of development, not just from the Klever team, but from other projects outside, external projects, building on top of Klever chain and using our SDK, using our infrastructure, once you've had testimonies and demonstrations like this?
Whoa, I think we are just in the beginning when I see so many possibilities, and I'm very proud. So we are building the entire infrastructure to support blockchain ideas, projects, ecosystems. So I think the possibilities are like endless, and we are very proud. And when we do this, it's like we are moving forward. Okay? We are not satisfied what we have. We want more. It's possible to do better. It's possible to do more. It's possible to bring more projects. You know, it's possible to have a new idea. You know, like a big puzzle that you are bringing the pieces together. And when we are here, all the team, or most of all the team, you feel this. So yes, for the community, for the blockchain industry, for the crypto world, what we are building is something really, really new. And but in the end, it's only works if we have like a great community to support us. So yes, we are just one part of this big ecosystem.
100%. Rieger, the NFT marketplace that's now live in the dev version of K5, how can you and the Klever NFT marketplace that you've built utilize that? And can you touch a little bit on what's coming in the upcoming days on your platform as well?
Yes, sure. First question, how can we integrate and build together? It's the same ecosystem, you know, so I can benefit and my users can benefit also because we are actually building a launchpad. So the launchpad is a complete Web3 infrastructure platform, so we guide the creators from the inception until the post-launch. So actually launching a product inside the Web3 is not so easy. It's hard. You need to develop your, you need to choose a blockchain, manage a contract, smart contract. You need to develop creator royalties, manage IPFS, files, upload. When you have your collection done, you need to prepare for your launch with the pre-listings and also for whitelisting, whitelisting and the marketing strategy that you're gonna use it for the launch. You need to develop all the strategy to go to the market. So this is before the launch. When you launch, you have to collect the payments. You need to do it the INO. So you need to do it smoothly because it's not so easy to launch because you have a lot of expectations from the users and the community that you are building. And after the launch, you also have another challenge. You need to continue the project because launch is just one step. You achieved you just launched the product. So the next things you need to guide the community and to follow. You need to deliver the roadmap. You have all the secondary market to collect the creators' royalties. So it's just like JP always said, it's not like it's 100 meters run. It's like a marathon, you know. We need to launch is just one phase. So we are very happy to develop this launchpad because I truly believe that it's gonna change the Klever chain community because we are making easy for a lot of projects to join us. And actually, I'm so happy to announce that we are going live. We went live yesterday in the very late here in Brazil, and we will have some announcements today. So and we have the first big I know on Monday. So
Indeed.
It's all going to be announced in the coming hours. Users going to be able to access clevernft.com. Go directly there, and you can use the Klever ID account. You can deposit and wait for the first INO. And so many things more to come. And I can be talking here for hours because the roadmap is really big. But I'm happy that also the hackathon gave me a lot of products that I'm going to integrate. And yeah, so happy and excited for this launch.
Yeah, and this launch, we'll go to Marcelo soon. This launch that's happening on Monday on clevernft.com, it's a highly anticipated one. It's the first INO on Klever Chain, on Rieger and his team's platform. Stay tuned for all the details. In the next coming hours, everything will be revealed to you and the community. Marcelo, you are sitting there with something in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's not just a microphone.
Sure.
So
it's in his hand.
Exactly. And we did an interview the other day where you did reveal the packaging and the design and the actual product of Klever Safe. But we are here live in your city with the entire team. So please do guide us through what you and the Klever Electronics team have built and everything, the thought and passion and love that's gone into it.
Okay, so here at this Klever camp, we could see the first feedbacks from all the team at Klever. We could showcase our final product as it is in the final process. It's already an industrialized product. So we could showcase the product and see how people think of their first impressions when they touch the packaging, touch the product itself, and see how has the impressions. And we were very pleased to see that everybody loved the final results that we achieved. So this is the final product. Could you please help me? So it's a sealed product. Let me see if I can open.
Exclusive.
Sure. So
Yeah, hold it
this is
slowly,
Klever
yeah.
Safe in its final packaging. Here you can see the first view of the product itself. You can open here the cradle and see the device and the accessories. Thank you. So this is the device, which comes in a plastic protection, and here you can see the product. So we have basically a very beautiful design as we get the feedbacks. So we have a Klever logo as the shape of the lens of an LED, RGB LED, and we have two buttons, one on each side, one for confirmation of the operations, and another one for canceling if the user needs. It's a working product. It's not a prototype. It's an industrial, the final result of the industrial process that we have already achieved. So I was very pleased that we could showcase this final result here at Klever Camp and get the first impressions of everybody at Klever. So I'm really proud of it, and it's the result of the work of all the Klever team. We have the hardware team that designed the specifics of the product, but we have all we need to count on the work of the other teams, obviously. Klever Safe uses the K5 app, the K5 wallet app, as the user interface. So the user needs to have the K5 app and have to connect Klever Safe through USB connection or Bluetooth, and then he can use using K5 app as the best user interface that we have available for crypto wallets.
Amazing. Baiano, a hardware built by the Klever team, showcased here for the first time to the community in its original design and package. How does it make you feel, this milestone for the Klever team?
The feeling is something very special. It's working. The microphone.
Microphone is good,
okay.
yeah? Great.
So it's very special. I had a good talk with Marcelo. Actually, I'd like to ask Marcelo. Actually, I already know the answer, but I'd like to share with the community. Marcelo, how do you feel building a hardware in Brazil, in Fortaleza, with 100% Brazilian tech? What's your feeling about this?
And just to add, maybe some historical context, like, what have people said about building hardware in Brazil before?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some people used to say that it's impossible to develop hardware here in Brazil because we really have a lot of difficulties. There are a lot of implications. It's much easier to develop in other countries, as we know. But with such enthusiastic team and a very highly skilled team, we could handle all these issues and we could achieve this final result. And I'm really very, very proud to be part of it because I've been working in hardware development, in hardware product designs for many years. But this was like the first product for me. The feeling that I had was like I was developing my first product because it's a completely different scenario as we have at Klever, because I've never worked in such a place where everybody is so enthusiastic about what they are doing, what they are working with. So it's really a very amazing experience that I'm having at Klever, and I'm very proud with all the team to work with this amazing team and to have achieved such a beautiful product.
Amazing. Yeah, and we're speaking about many years, as Marcelo is talking about. We're closing on 3 decades. Marcelo has been in hardware development for 29 years. So it's very special to hear also that you feel that it's like the first product you've ever developed, because it's kind of like a baby. Because I know, and everybody here knows, how many different squads and teams have been there to assist, whether it's design, whether it's marketing, whether it's the K5, whether it's OS. Together, you've created this incredible product. And it's just the first version, correct?
Right, yeah. This is the first product of of the Klever electronics, as we have created a special spin-off of Klever to work with hardware development, to work with physical products. And this is the first product that we developed. And we have already a roadmap for other products. We are already developing new versions of hardware wallet and other products.
Other products, other hardwares.
Yeah,
Other hardware products. So at first we had a very big roadmap of products. Dio, Baiano, JP, everybody have many ideas, very enthusiastic ideas.
Very ambitious.
And we are, at first I was very surprised and I thought, oh, this is impossible. But then as we start developing, then we see how visionary these guys are. And that it's really feasible and we can do it. So that's why I'm so pleased to be here at Klever.
Your only limit
Is you, right.
Something that you always say, and it's true.
What does that sentence that we've used for so many years,
Yeah.
internally, externally, in the community, what does it mean to you?
Yeah,
Your only limit is
a
you.
lot. And with the hardware, for example, Dio, David, that's over there on the backstage, and we always had a dream about make a hardware. We talked in the past a lot about building a hardware. We talk a lot about building something like access point to share network to make the internet more democratic, because we know the poverty, people that don't have access to the internet because of their social position. And we had this dream to make some hardware to help people in somehow. And it's a dream that came true. That's why we are so enthusiastic about that. Because we had this dream and we're still dreaming. So about make more hardware that will make people's lives better. Now we make our first, and I think it's the first of many that will come in the future. That's where I talking about early, like the universe bring us. Marcelo is like postdoc, I don't know, make a doctor of the hardware, something like that. Is a guy from the science that joined us, a guy from the university, a guy that jumped into this boat with enthusiastic guys, and we can make together our enthusiasm, our passion, with his brain. That is a huge brain.
And resources. Now that we have
resources.
an entirely secure facility and office at the University of Fortaleza, Unifor.
Exactly.
So it comes with a lot more than just brain.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd like to put his brain first.
First.
Because, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Without the brain, we don't have enough.
Sure. Yeah, we have, as Misha mentioned, Klever Electronics is located inside the University of Fortaleza, where we have a very interesting environment for innovation, and also specifically for this kind of product that we develop, the hardware product that we develop. It's also interesting because it's a safer place itself, because it has all the infrastructure of the university that can handle it, and adds also a safe environment for safe products. So it's very
Security
interesting.
first.
Yeah, and we are making now, just to mention, we are running highly accelerated live testing now. We had the initial goal of achieving 10 years lifetime simulation, and we have already gone much further than 10 years lifetime. So the test is still running, and we want to keep it running until we see at least one failure, because we haven't had any so far. So, and this kind of testing is made under certain and scientific conditions. We are using specific methods and methodologies and equipments, a special chamber that simulates that uses high temperature, high humidity, and this makes accelerated lifetime. So we are very proud to be also having already succeeded and having a very long lifetime achieved.
It's also waterproof, isn't it? It's also waterproof.
Yeah, Klever Safe is perhaps the only hardware wallet that it's IP67 kind of level of protection. So you can dive in the pool if you forget it in your pocket and you will have any problems with it. So it's IP67 level of protection. And we have already proved, even during this test that we are running, it's for accelerated lifetime, but it also has high humidity. And it's also, you can see that it also withstands this high humidity and also a kind of testing for the IP protection too.
Amazing. Thank you for showcasing this amazing product. And guys, if you want to see the full interview and get all the scoops about Klever Electronics and Klever Safe, stay tuned for the very detailed interview with Marcelo that we recorded the other day. It's fascinating. Klever Chain is about 2 months old now. And it's something that's been envisioned for many years to kind of power and fuel the Klever ecosystem. Why is Klever Chain such a game changer for not just Klever, but also for developers outside of Klever, Yuri?
Yeah, we launched it. It has 2 months, you said? Yeah, 2 months. But actually is in development for over, I think, 2 years. And me and Sobrera and some of the guys, but we had amazing discussions on how to improve it. There are already many solutions that the market has, and we're talking about security a lot. So when we discuss about that, security came many times. So I think Klever Chains exceeds the expectations in this field, security. But we had to meet some standards in speed, block size, and block timing. And so we had a lot of tweaks we did, but I think Klever Chains is with resumes the Klever Chain is security and ease of use. They both combined because we want people to be able to securely do things, because do things is easy. With security, it's very hard, very hard. If you want to do that, you can do it with 3 clicks in any site we see on the market, but it will not be secure. And you will fall in a pit. Your project probably will be in danger.
And what makes using Klever apps or caps, the kind of smart contracts built into Klever Chain, what makes it more secure than anything on the market?
Yeah, what makes it more secure is that we have all the caps built in native on the Klever Chain. So the user only needs to rely on his implementation of his product, because all the blockchain side is handled native by the Klever chain. So we already have 6 or 7 K apps that handle all the logic for you. So the user only needs to build it, he don't need to understand how the blockchain works.
Fantastic. I do want to ask someone here in the audience to maybe come change. Marcelo, thank you so much for everything, and we're going to put out your interview very soon to make sure that everybody gets an even more detailed one. And luckily, we have someone who just walked in, Marlon. First of all, Marlon, how you doing?
I'm good.
And it's okay.
Is that working?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's working.
I'm good, mate. Better now. I kinda have a little hangover from yesterday.
Yes, we did a 2-year. Klever turned 2 years old yesterday. Yesterday, and Marlon danced a lot in the sand.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yes.
I would say that we know how to celebrate, right?
Yeah, we know how to work,
In the best way.
and we know how to celebrate.
We work hard and play hard.
Indeed. So we've been speaking a lot about, of course, the hackathon and this Klever camp, what it's done for the company, for the people working with Klever. What is your biggest takeaway of Klever camp? And in extension, what did you see during the hackathon that kind of amazed you?
Yeah, you know, we have brilliant minds working day after day to make possible to create good products inside Klever. And when we do a hackathon like this one, we make a shake in their minds to create new values to our community and make these guys think about creating new products to our end users, profitable products that brings values to our end users, brings us to a point that we see a lot of good things going up. And you know, we have seen a K5 NFT marketplace, we have built-in on-chain, we have seen IPFS made inside Klever. We have seen a lot of stuff being done inside the hackathon that
In
2 days that will bring a lot of value to our end users. So the biggest value that we have achieved are those products and the experience that these developers, these ninjas, got in 2 days. It's something that has no value, you know. Now that they have experienced the 2 days of hackathon at the side of JP, from Bruno, from Dio, seeing their products being developed is, you know, it's kind of have no value to their experience. So that's good.
And when you did see the hackathon contributors and project initiators, the speed of development is something we've touched upon here a few times. They used Klever ID, they used Klever Swap, they used Klever Exchange, they used Klever Chain, they used the K4 wallet, the K5 wallet, the Klever Web extension. They use so much of the infrastructure already in place, built over the years. First of all, how does that make you feel, number one? And second, what does that tell you about the future of development on Klever?
In one word, I feel happy because it's a signal that the ecosystem is going to the correct road. Because when you see a lot of developers using the tool that they already created, it's a reason that these kind of products, this kind of tools are going to they have a reason to exist, and they have a purpose when those guys are materializing this kind of stuff. So in one word, I'm really happy and I'm really proud about the work that those ninjas are doing so far. And yeah, they have used the Klever extension, they have used the Klever chain, they have used the Klever swap, they have used the Klever exchange, they have used all the entire ecosystem that we have supported. So that's why it's working for us, it's working for our users, it's working for our ninjas. So that's really good.
That's a great answer. We have seen a lot of excitement here throughout the teams and throughout the people who've come from literally all over the world to join us. But after this week, what makes you guys most excited right now? So Bruno, you want to start? Let's get, what makes you most excited inside the Klever ecosystem right now?
Right now, my excitement is about talk to the team that now every feature, new feature, they will only have 2 days to implement it. That's my excitement.
It's amazing feeling to work together, and together we can build something special every day, step by step, and that's my feeling. There's no limit for us, and sometimes you think you are stuck, and you just need to take a break, drink a coffee, walk a little bit, take a shower, sleep with this problem, and one day the click will come, and your mind will blow, and you're ready for the next step. I think we live this sensation like every day, and when we are working together, it's more present, So yes, that's my feeling right now.
And I think you're touching on something that's so that we all feel, but perhaps we don't speak about, that the magic happens when the ninjas come together.
Yeah.
Like Yuri's team in the hackathon, for instance, consisted of back-end developers, front-end developers, iOS, Android, Yuri who come from the blockchain. Suddenly, they could build something integrated together.
Yeah, and more than that, so hackathon should be a competition, right? But you saw a lot of people from one team in another
Helping
team to
the other
helping
team,
them.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
but
yes.
if
All the time.
yeah, you're gonna win. That doesn't matter. Yeah, but in the end, doesn't matter because we all work together. In the end, everybody will use that solution somehow. So yeah, that's amazing. This feeling, that's I think a clever way to work.
100%.
To build things.
Thank you.
My excitement comes from seeing the puzzle pieces come together, because everybody on Klever works on a puzzle piece. I'm working at blockchain. We have amazing people that work on wallet. We have amazing people that work on custody, on exchange, on many places. And on hackathon, I saw the pieces come together to make amazing products. We talk about 3 here, but we had
Touch on a few others
18.
so that a few others that really impressed you, that left a mark.
Yeah, we had 18 products. We had 18 hackathon teams. We had many projects that help Klever in many ways, and many products to the end user. We had amazing products to improve swap, to make swap V2 more amazing. We had products payments. We have products to use NFC with other hardwares that Marcelo could build in the future. to make payments and cash flow. We had products to make decentralized payments, to make swap on the exchange using our own exchange.
Convert, yeah.
To make convert. To make we had a lot of products. I can even
Move to
remember. I can even remember all of the projects, but for what I saw, the power. When I saw the power of the puzzle pieces combined, then I had a click on my mind. And this is bigger, bigger than I think.
Amazing, amazing. Well said, well said. Rieger, I mean, you have a launch, big launch on Monday. I'm sure you're super excited about that, and you can please talk about it. But what excites you most inside the ecosystem right now, especially after these days together?
Well, how can I answer that? What excites me more? Well, I'm one of the person in the world that has something amazing in my hands. I have a blockchain and a decentralized network to build and guide new projects. This is super exciting. So I'm privileged to be in this position. I'm happy to do it because it's a lot of responsibility to guide and find new products and new creators, new developers, and artists, whatever you're skilled and talented with. And I'm being on the other side one time in my life. So a long time ago when I started and I was pitching my products and trying to convince people that I'm good enough, so I know what is this, you know.
JP is laughing because he was there.
A lot of people remember that time, so I know what is this. So I learned a lot, and so I'm right now I have this challenge to build it, and this is a complete and new experience, and it's a great feeling because I'm just receiving a lot of applications, submissions, and great talented people that wants to build inside the blockchain, the Klever chain. So, and something very interesting from the hackathon that made me very happy is that people are so connected here at Klever and also in the hackathon because I was guiding and passing through the teams, and people were pitching me the products, and I'm always honest, and I gave some feedback for some teams, and I said this product I built this, it's not so good, you can do that, and they just listen, you know, they just listen and want to create it. There's no ego, you know, there's something.
There's very little pride,
yeah,
and instead there's a lot of humility,
exactly.
I think, permeating all levels of the team.
They don't take that as a negative sentiment. They see that the guys, the team, receive the feedback and instantly start to see that there's a better way that you can build. You know, for example, the hackathon, the winner just listened some feedback from me, Baiano, and JP, and I said, guys, this solution is not so good. We already have something inside it, and maybe if you try to do that way, maybe you can be the winner, and you can build something very special. So I need IPFS, I need the protocol. I do in a lot of collections, so this is something that can benefit all the ecosystem.
We're speaking of the Klever file system. Maybe you want to just share what it is?
IPFS, yes, exactly.
No, the KFS, the one that we're speaking of.
Yeah, it's a solution for IPFS. So we, as a NFT platform, Web3 platform, we create assets, we create contracts inside the blockchain, and then the assets, the NFTs are built inside the contract. So actually, when you are uploading the metadata, you are not sending the file, the full file to the blockchain because it doesn't make sense, it doesn't work. You can, Yuri is the guy to explain better and technically, but you can't do that because it's not the way you should do it. And you need a protocol called IPFS, it's Interplanetary File System. So you need to send it directly because one NFT is only you just have developed if you, for example, if you are uploading a file or image or whatever you are uploading, and you are writing inside the contract, inside the blockchain, you can't lose this file. So you can't send it to a centralized server, for example, because once the server is down, you lose the file, so it doesn't make any sense for the NFT.
Decentralized storage system.
Exactly. So we use it, a lot of protocols from third parties, and now we have one. We created one, so it's good and it's great for me. You'll be able to pay in crypto, we pay by credit card. It's the first one that I saw it, that you can pay by crypto. So it's great for us that we have developing inside the blockchain. And also another problem that you have if you are developing on IPFS is that once you submit inside the main protocol, you are sending the full-size file. So imagine you're uploading a collection of 11 gigabytes, for example, that I just made yesterday. You can't do it, for example, you can show the full size, so you need to resize it and you need to distribute better the files. And this product do that for the developer, so you don't need to build by yourself. You just plug in and call the API, send the file, and receive the link. So it's super easy and helps us a lot. So yeah, this kind of example.
Great, man, great. Marlon, what excites you the most moving forward after seeing these days, the magic happening here?
This is the hard one because I could say everything. Everything that we are building right now, it's something that passionates each one of us. And we that loves technology as a group, we love to see the empowerment of our end users with new tools, with blockchain, with a wallet, with an exchange, with a swap. So the entire ecosystem is what really fascinates me inside the Klever. And the integration with each kind of product, it's really something beautiful when you see internally and when you also see it from the external perspective. And since these days, seeing the entire crew creating new products into the hackathon with pretty new technology, just like an AI that the guys have built to make price prediction and this kind of stuff is.
Yes,
it's
the
something
KAI
that
was insane.
Yeah.
it's something that places a shining in our eyes. You know, you see that whoa. So I'm really glad at the moment that we are living, and as we are used to say, it's just the beginning. So this kind of feeling moves us to keep pushing. We can go forward. We can make more. We can make more, and then we work hard to deliver new products to our end users because we know that without this community, we would be nothing. So that's really good. Really good.
Well, speaking of the community, we want to say a huge thank you to all of you who tuned in live or watching this after the fact. And a huge thank you to you, not just for coming here today. It's a Saturday. It's the only time that we could do a live because the schedule was really packed. But for giving yourselves and teaching others and sharing your experiences and your knowledge, not just to the team, but also to the community. And it's invaluable. I think very few companies have the privilege of having such people pushing their passion. So thank you guys.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
And until next time, don't forget, your only limit is you.